Who's
now
live?
we're live.
Oh, now we're
Now
live.
we're live. Before we weren't, now we are.
All right. Well, you interrupted our conversation about possibly the smelliest candy
Very sorry.
of all time.
I apologize.
Stinky stuff.
I wasn't here last week. This week's podcast brought to you by Draft Jelly Bellies. If you are too young to drink or procure alcohol, just get a bunch of these. I think if you eat enough, you will get buzz.
Oh yeah, you
Say
get
buzz.
a definite buzz.
Yes, are you listening, 10 and 11-year-olds? Try it.
Quit smoking tea
Anyways,
bags.
welcome.
Don't
Try-
smoking Smarties.
Happy
Knock
New
it
Year.
off.
Happy New
The
Year.
Twix alone.
We're getting back to being bad this year.
Yeah, we're gonna. This is the official Bad Boy cast.
Bad boy
Yeah.
year.
That's why we invited a hoodlum off the street, and we let Sean come back, and we
Thank
heard
you.
some
Alright,
things about him.
What?
He does look
What'd you do?
dangerous.
I just heard about they call it the Dark Christmas.
What does that mean?
What happened at your house over
You know, the
Christmas?
black mass.
happened?
that
We don't
you
need to
held.
go into it on the stream.
What's
I'm just saying
Dark Christmas?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm asking
I just,
him.
heard, I just heard bad stuff. That's all.
Yeah.
It
Whole
sounds
stuff.
it sounds,
sacrilegious thing.
Not good.
bit racialist, and so I don't want to hear it. Okay.
No, actually, I think it's a movie. Isn't it Black Christmas?
I think
Isn't
Black
yeah, it's a
Christmas,
horror film.
yeah.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Moving on. Welcome.
Theme song.
Time, who can say what we'll find, what lies waiting down the line in the end of 89. Happy New Year, may we all have a vision now and then of a world where every neighbor is a friend.
Look how much
We're back.
Sean,
Yeah.
You guys,
was the one with the most
Sean
cheese.
Sean was upset that he didn't have a pill
yeah.
where he could eat cheese. So he was like, well, I'll have to be careful when I pick a
doesn't have that
sandwich.
much
cheese.
He literally
Last
picked one
second.
that was mostly cheese.
The most.
There's
know
one,
what?
there's 24 things here. He picked the
also-
one.
No, I'm always
wet.
I am of the opinion that you need to face your fears. If you eat enough
Yep.
cheese,
Yeah.
your body will just get used to it.
Yep.
That's how training
work.
works. That's how people. You love the Olympics. That's
I
how
love
people
it.
prepare for the Olympics. Nobody
They
is
eat
born.
food they're allergic to.
Nobody is born able to jump 10 feet in the air. You jump one
I
foot
was.
in the air, and then 2 feet.
Yeah.
You go up from there.
Right now,
Baby
Lynn-
steps.
Lynn's at the 1 foot mark.
One piece of cheese, 2 pieces of cheese.
You
I was
had milk.
able to jump that high when I was younger, before I.
Oh,
Yeah, I think they
and
put
at
like
the end
weight
of the
problem.
podcast tonight, Rocco's going to show
No,
off
it's
his
true. I've
10-foot
seen it.
jumping
I've
skill.
seen it.
Before I weighed this
No,
much.
somebody put a moth down by his feet. He did jump 10 feet in the air. I saw it.
I thought it
watch
was.
the podcast when the mouse shows up.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true.
Don't talk shit.
I thought you had that extra bone in your ankle. You were born with that.
I like where this is going.
Don't you?
Yeah. This is the #1 video game podcast on the internet.
Yeah, welcome,
welcome.
MEGA64
Oh, sorry.
podcast. The results are in, ladies and gentlemen. The numbers are in from 2014.
2014.
Yeah.
And we had the highest ratings. And unfortunately, I just heard today, Giant Bomb is going to close.
Yeah.
Because we did so good.
It just,
So good.
We're so funny.
And so is what's another one?
What's another? What is one other video game podcast?
What's the other one? Games done PDQ or whatever.
AGDQ.
Rooster
KCBQ
Teeth.
No,
is
they-
going
no, they're
down.
not.
DQ
Drunk
is going
tank?
on.
No, that's not video
Yeah,
games. They don't do
CTV.
video games.
Whatever it is.
They
They
don't.
all
Tank doesn't
suck.
No,
They're all
They
shutting
all,
down.
they're all pieces of garbage.
Yeah.
We're on.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Because we're here. We're the best.
Fuck off, Gus.
In fact, I think we're about to hit 5 minutes of talking about how we're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how you know we're the
That
best.
how
proves it.
you
We
know.
wouldn't be able to fill the time if we weren't.
Yeah. Fakers get burnt out.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We're still going strong.
Listen, this week it is brought to you by lootcrate.com. Go to lootcrate.com/mega64.
Yeah.
Use keyword mega64 when you check out. You're going to get a great discount on a box of stuff every month.
I want to recommend if you've never had sex, go to lootcrate.com.
Yeah.
Get a loot crate.
And you're going to find some things out.
Just do it.
Just try it.
Yeah.
It'll take your mind off so much stuff that you've
hey,
just been thinking
It's
a
not
lot
really
about.
related in any way, but you should do it anyway.
Well, I got
It is related. You just have to do it to figure it out.
Well, I got an idea when you get the loot crate.
Yeah.
I can't say this without laughing.
Okay.
One, cut a hole in the box.
Oh.
I'm not going to say step 2, but it's
Only
you put
topical
your,
jokes
You put
this
your cock
year.
in a cardboard box and you give it to someone.
Very good.
You know what?
Very
If
good.
That's how you get laid.
If you've ever made
all I
it
do.
with a person of the opposite thing, get
Wait,
a loot
wait,
crate.
wait.
Get a loot crate for yourself as well.
Yeah.
Or the same thing.
Or the
You're
same
right.
thing.
If
See?
you've ever done anything at all ever,
Or if you haven't.
and you liked it,
you
get a loot crate.
But what if you haven't done anything yet?
And if you've never done anything yet, and you are wondering what it's all about, get a loot crate.
What if you
Well,
want
there
to
you go.
just do things to yourself?
If you love
if-
yourself,
if you
I
love
do.
the
yourself.
best way to love yourself, buy yourself a loot crate.
Boom.
I mean, you're the number
go.
one target audience.
Number one.
If
fan.
you jack it a lot. So,
Check it out.
check it out.
All right, Ed, go to shop.mega64.com. As always, we got great stuff. Our Blu-ray is still on sale. Time is running out. But also, we did get back in stock the day after Christmas. We got our Mega Mansion sweatshirts in.
Boom.
Oh, I'm not wearing it.
Oh, fuck. That's cool sweater anyway.
That is
It's
kinda
cool
cool.
shirt, dude.
But I have to
Southwest.
Imagine
say,
if it was.
That'd be
imagine
sick.
if that was great.
That'd be really
That's
cool.
the reaction I got without it. Imagine if it was there.
Yeah.
I thought you were like a superhero
You
gonna
can like edit it
burst
and
into your
post or
costume.
something.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
It's like theater of the mind.
Listen,
It's a podcast.
the
We all know
also
what's so
have-
hard to grasp.
Shit. Okay.
Oh, you're not wearing it either.
That's like if you went on The Price is Right and they went, a brand new car, and pulled it back and there's just like, there's nothing.
There's a Razor scooter there.
Imagine there's
It's like, oh, I
imagine there's a
thought,
car
I
here.
thought there was a car there. Well, you use your
Well, just
imagination.
imagine if there was. What kind of
You know,
reaction?
it's like a shitty car from the 80s. It's like, all right, this is it for now. But
Yeah,
the
you,
real
you open a
President-
Pinto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, get
Well,
yourself a sweater.
I was going to say, the Mega Mansion sweatshirts, we wanted to tell everybody,
Yes.
sold so far beyond our expectations
They're gone.
that they are gone, and we are in another printing of them. And so we're telling everybody, we got so many orders we were not prepared for to just allow some extra time for their sweatshirt
Right.
to come in.
Because they're being printed as we speak and shipped to us, and the labels are all ready for you. The bags are all packed, except for I just need the one most important part, the sweatshirt.
Yeah.
So,
He needs that
So
part.
please, please be patient with
Yeah,
us.
but they're on
it
the way.
was out of
Slowly.
control. But we also did get mind control hoodies, and those we still have.
We have
So
some of those, yeah.
you can get one of those if you want. It's cold.
It's just as cool, and it's printed on black. So,
Yeah.
you
It's
know
got a
what?
hood.
Get both of them. Cover your ass.
Get both them. This week, hashtag get both them.
Get both 'em.
Put that on Twitter. Get that going. Hashtag get both them. Thank you.
thank you.
We'll see you next week.
Good night.
No, anyway, it's a new year, 2015. Derek wasn't here last week. I was not here last week.
What
Yeah.
were you doing?
What was I doing?
Yeah.
Everything. North, south, east, and
You
west.
can't say.
You're holding it down, huh?
I was holding it down. Real connecting,
All
real
right.
good.
Finally, this
Sounds
guy's
good.
ready for a loot crate. Sounds like it.
I am. I used a couple while I was gone.
I thought last week we had an awesome podcast. I thought we held down the fort pretty well.
I assumed it would not be that way.
I'm
You
sure you
weren't.
did.
You weren't. You didn't think we could handle it?
Well, it was missing like the Disneyland spice.
It's
you
true.
know?
You know,
Imagine you go to Disneyland and like there's no rides.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
I think it was like that.
Can I point out? I don't think it was quite like that, but can I point out?
Great scenery, because I mean, you were looking guys.
Yeah, characters.
Thank you.
But
Thank
the
you.
The
content.
characters were
Well,
there, but
let
it's
me
just
just
like,
say-
where's the rock and roll? You know.
Out of reverence to you two, to the Disneyland Pimps, the special guest of the podcast, Sean Chatfield, and myself, did not leave our seats. We stayed where we fit,
Nice.
and there was someone else filling your shoes. So,
Who?
well, arguably,
Who?
our main man in
Yeah,
charge
I
here,
actually
Eric.
saw, and I'm not terribly happy.
You watched it.
Not happy.
I didn't think you'd watch it.
You weren't.
I don't have
You
anything
weren't
to
here,
say.
but thanks for watching.
I don't have anything to say, but
Wait,
shame
yeah.
on you.
You were too busy to show
Yeah,
up.
he's just,
Yeah.
you
But you
know,
were just
hanging out at
watching it from
home.
I like to
watching
get it from the the other side of the mirror. You know what I mean?
could've
Like,
cleared-
voyeur.
He couldn't
Yeah.
clear his schedule to be on the podcast, only to watch it.
Yeah.
It's hard to fill two pairs of shoes, Eric, but I think you did an adequate job.
I checked out a clip later on YouTube.
I don't
Oh,
believe
okay.
that. I think you
Okay.
watched it
All
live.
right. Fair
no,
enough. I didn't watch it at all. Was it good? Podcast question of the week. Was it good last week?
Sean, you heard
tell
it
us
was
the
good.
truth.
I heard it was good.
Tell us the truth. You don't spare them their feelings. You don't need to worry about that. Only worry about our feelings because we weren't
Yeah.
here. Tell us the truth.
I will say when I clicked the YouTube link, didn't watch it live. It looked really good visually. The cameras were good.
Thank you. I've been upgrading
Look
the
at that.
podcast.
Yeah,
Hopefully
we're working on
this continues.
and the work is still in progress, everybody. So you'll see things
More to come.
shifting here and there. So we'll let you know.
Eric's upgrading it. He's transforming the whole podcast set. He came in today. He said, "I'm going to make this the Bumblebee of podcast set."
Yeah.
Plural.
Bumblebee is in the Transformer.
Yeah, the coolest transformer.
Yes,
They meant the
you're
bump.
referencing the Bumblebee, the Transformers.
Yeah.
being the top of the line.
Yeah, that's the coolest one. That's the most popular transformer.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, Duke,
I saw,
I'm with you.
actually, no joke, I saw a yellow, I believe it was an Xterra with the license plate Bumblebee on it.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
And it had the Autobot
Autobot?
sticker on it. And
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
to myself, badass alert.
There's a
I
badass
actually-
behind the wheel.
I slowed down to clear the road. I didn't want to obscure.
He might be
No
on
way.
a mission
the real
to
life Bumblebee.
save
He
the
can
planet.
transform at any moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you don't know what's gonna get pissed on.
Hey, speaking of piss, I wanted to say thank you
You're welcome.
to not only for the fans coming back again, 2015, but also our what do you want? What do you go by as Dr. Kurt
Yeah.
or what
Yeah.
do you go by?
Yeah. No, that's it.
Okay.
I'm Duke.
Kurt Dog.
Kurt
Okay.
Dog.
Duke is here this week, and he brought us this fine company that he we could say that, right?
Yeah,
That he-
yeah, you can
that
say
he-
I work for it,
This
yeah.
company that he works for, Which-Wich.
Look at the spread.
He catered us with sandwiches, chips. There's fresh cookies in there.
This is the
all
first
kinds of
time
stuff.
I've had a
Which-Wich?
Which-Wich.
Yeah, me neither. I've never
I think
had
they
it.
recently came to San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few, but not a lot in San Diego.
This is great.
I've heard
Thank you.
Which-Wich is the worst sandwich ever.
Uh-oh.
Worse than Subway. I heard originally they were called Worse.
No, that was when they were a sausage company.
Good, nice.
Well,
All right.
well done.
I'll give you that one. The sausages sucked, and now they make crappy sandwiches. Check them out if you want a disease in your mouth.
Wow, cool. Thank you for the sandwiches. I'm glad you came.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're glad to.
I had a friend.
He didn't even eat
Hold
one
on.
yet.
I had a friend who worked at Which-Wich. True story. Quit after one day.
Wow.
Yeah. He said that the uniforms were ugly.
This is
That
a
is
true
a
story.
true story.
I was gonna say
story.
that sounds like Derek just made that up.
You know
That's
what?
A real
You're probably
It's a
thinking,
real story.
you're
Did he
probably
say it
thinking-
like that too? Did he say
probably thinking, like,
ugly?
Punchline of that joke's not so good. That's not a joke. That's a true story. My friend quit after one day of working at this crap company. You're gonna eat that stuff?
Wow.
Stop doing this.
Don't
All
you
right.
love the host?
The only thing I could get
Yeah.
close
So
to
much better
in
than
like,
last week, right?
imagining that is the catalyst to me quitting my video store job was that they were trying to get me to wear a pink apron.
Well,
Oh,
Like after
That did
after a
happen.
few years of working there, they were like
Were
getting pissy that I wasn't putting on the apron. But it wasn't. I didn't leave because of that. But it was like one final thing where I was like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to
Yeah.
be here.
Yeah.
So I could cut. But after a day, I don't know. It's kind of hasty.
Sean was saying earlier he's afraid if he eats the sandwich he'll get sick.
yeah. I'm gonna eat
So
it.
again,
Well, because I'm allergic to dairy.
yeah, and you picked the sandwich with the most cheese on it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for it because I'm.
do you even know what that spread on the inside is made out of? Maybe it's made of cheese.
I don't know. I'll try it.
It's pesto sauce.
It's pesto. Yeah.
Is
Oh,
that
cheesy
is that-
pesto.
Pesto
Okay.
rules, dude. Anyway, did you guys have?
What'd you guys get for Christmas?
Yeah, did you guys get any good stuff?
Any good stuff?
Did you already talk about that last week?
Yeah, I think we
did.
covered.
Some talks about that, but you guys didn't talk about it. So what did you guys get for Christmas?
Yeah.
Gosh, let me think. I was telling them a minute ago. I got a Harmony remote. Like I used to have in my house a Harmony remote that basically, if you've never used one of those, it's like a remote with a screen on it and it controls all your stuff.
Yeah.
Someone got me the newest one, and it not only has infrared to control all your stuff, it goes over Wi-Fi and controls everything. Oh, let me. You want to adjust your thermostat? Oh, you want to control your
Jesus
ceiling fans?
Christ.
Hold
Oh,
on.
you can actually
Wait.
sync it to everything.
So if Anonymous hacks into your phone, your house is like a fucking nut house.
it could be.
They're
could
gonna be
kill you.
cranking up the heat
Friggin'
and turning the fans off.
Brainiac
and
shit, yeah.
Turning all your TVs
They're
on and
gonna
off.
eject your couch cushions up into
That's-
your
yeah,
fans
that's so
on high,
scary.
and it's gonna
Dude.
dice y'all up like a.
It's gonna be like Pee Wee's Playhouse. in there.
Pretty much.
Obama is in your remote control right now, looking at all the TV you watch.
Obama,
Yeah.
our president.
Yeah.
He does that.
Prism.
Oh,
Have we
shit.
forgotten so soon
Oh,
how the remotes can be hacked? Never forget.
So this remote can do all that. It came with an app too.
guess
that
I'm
you could,
crazy.
You could do that.
Yeah.
But here's why you don't need to worry about it.
Okay.
Not one fucking part of it worked at all. It doesn't
Okay,
work.
all right.
And I looked online, just like, oh man, is it? And everyone was going, don't buy this shit. They haven't figured their Wi-Fi out. Don't do it. But I looked, and you can
Totally.
No, there was a guy saying, well, you might have a weird router. If you're having issues with it, you might have an obscure router. You might want to get a more mainstream router.
Oh, shut
and I'm
up.
like, I forget what router I have. Let me look.
Netgear.
Oh, it's the newest Apple router.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm good then.
A
right.
little bit
Mainstream.
obscure. I never heard of that.
So anyway, but you could still turn it into a just infrared remote, so I'm just doing that. That's fine. It's good.
I got my own Christmas problems because I received the Roku 3,
Oh.
Okay.
which I'm really happy
Yeah.
about. You
So
know what
it's
that is?
TV
Like an
streaming
Apple
box.
TV.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
it's
right,
another
right.
box with a lot
It's
of...
the competitor to Apple TV.
Yeah.
But I already have a PlayStation 3 in my living room, which
Yeah, it's true.
streams all shit
Yeah.
I need and plays badass video games. So I thought to myself, this is a nice gift. I want to get a small TV and hook up my Roku 3 to it in like another room of the house.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
I'll do
Put it
that.
in the bathroom while I take a dump, watch some Netflix, maybe in the kitchen. Who knows where I'll put it? The Roku 3 only has HDMI ports on it. Old TVs, like if I go to
You can't do that.
If I go to the thrift store, I want to get a cheap TV, they only have HDMI ports. If I go to Best Buy and new TVs, all they sell are smart TVs now,
Yeah.
which already have the internet built into it.
Yeah, and all that.
Yeah, which is
Netflix
exactly
and
what I bought the
YouTube.
Roku to do.
Yeah,
So now I
I
have
hate
a
that.
now I have a Roku and no TV that I can attach it to, and I'll be damned if I'm buying a smart TV. So that's the situation I'm in.
I think I have one for you.
I'm looking for dumb TVs. Rocco's got a dumb TV.
Legitimately,
For me.
I think I have one you could just have.
Yes.
It has
All
a
right.
HDMI connector.
So
See,
Chris
you,
is
just, you
miracle.
talk about your
It's not very
problems
big,
on the
though.
podcast. People solve them for you.
I was
You
gonna
don't even
put a
have to do
disclaimer
anything.
out. Somebody don't send me a dumb TV.
It's tiny. It's tiny, but it's dumb.
That's all
That's all
I
I
need.
need.
Hey,
Tiny
that's
and
what.
dumb.
Well, the TV that I have in my, I didn't used
Just
to have
like
a TV
me.
in my bedroom.
Just like
I have
my
a
wiener.
I have a big ass TV in my bedroom
What
now.
did you, wait, hold on. What did you just say?
Nobody caught that.
Okay.
I have a big TV in my bedroom now
Yeah.
because I went to Costco like a few months back, and they were clearing out. It's like a 65-inch TV. It was like, and it's so cheap. Why? And I asked them, I'm like, why are they clearing this out? And I'm looking online about it, and it's like, yeah, we're clearing them out because it doesn't have any of the smart features.
Fuck
I don't give a
off.
fuck.
care, yeah.
I just wanted to play my PlayStation.
And you know
So
what I
got
feel
it.
like too? The thing about smart TVs is when all that shit's built in, like if the Roku becomes outdated,
Yeah.
I can buy a new Roku.
Yeah.
If the smart TV becomes outdated, throw
To-
that thing
to-
away.
No, to be fair, a lot of them are updatable.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well,
They're making them updatable now.
okay, I'll hand it to them. Pretty
But
smart.
I still don't need that. I
Pretty
just
smart.
want I want a panel that just plays my shit. I don't need it to do that stuff.
Exactly.
I agree.
So, well, Christmas miracle. My buddy Rocco saved me. I'm very happy.
Dude, Merry Christmas.
That was literally my last problem of 2014.
And now it's solved.
Now it's solved. Life is good from here on
Bring
out.
in 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Did you guys have any resolutions? Speaking of the new year.
New Year's.
New year.
wait.
I,
I wanna-
I feel like I'm yeah, and maybe this is a cop out. Maybe you can join me on my mission here, but
What?
I think I'm over resolutions. I think I'm at an age now where I'm always working on. It's not like I gotta wait till the new year to find something I should fix.
My resolution last year was, I shouldn't admit this because I didn't do it.
Wait,
Failed resolution.
It
Well,
was
it
a
could be
failed resolution.
inspiring.
I wanted to try doing stand-up comedy,
Oh yeah.
but I never did it. So I renewed that resolution
This year.
this year,
year?
but I'm still probably never going to do it. Well, we'll
Scary,
see.
man.
We'll see. I might do a secret show or something. I'll go.
Incognito.
I'm scared of doing stand-up because I might bomb, but now I'm thinking.
Well, you will bomb.
Yeah, my first show, that's going to be the whole gimmick. Like, hey, everybody, it's my first show, so I'm just going to bomb. And then I'll just bomb.
But I feel like you can't say that because that's a cop out almost. You gotta just bomb.
You got to bomb and then try.
You gotta just bomb
'Cause then-
and see
'cause
if
then
you want to
bomb,
do it.
You lived up to your word, but if you succeed,
Yeah.
it's funny. Hey, you're in.
So it's like you gotta
That's
just
true.
bomb so hard
you're right.
that you
But
find
maybe-
out if you want to
I
get
don't
back
wanna talk
up and
about this
do it
too
again.
long, but maybe it could get so meta they're expecting me to bomb, and then they start laughing, and then I just have to bomb even harder. And then it's like torturous.
Oh.
Turns into real performance art.
Real-
Anyways, we'll see if 2015 has that in the
If
cards.
you
I
hold
have
out.
the most painfully boring, most uncreative resolution,
Can't wait.
which is just to not fucking eat so bad.
Oh,
It's
like
the most base
healthier.
shit.
Well, good thing I
go-
came tonight.
It's like I
Healthy.
alternate.
Yeah.
No.
Some
It's
nice
like
meat
I
and veggies
alternate
in there.
years.
Because now you got garbage in front of you.
I don't even intentionally do it,
Why?
but I really alternate years. Like 2012, I ate incredibly well. Like
Yeah.
I could see it in pictures. And I felt really good. And then 2013 was like reaction to that year. Oh, it's okay if I eat this bullshit because I ate so good, and it just.
You know what
so I
though
gotta-
about New Year's resolutions?
I just don't think about it.
specifically with that is resolution time. January 1st comes after Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's always gonna be like a
So,
health thing. or
I
a
feel
food
like
thing.
everybody in the world feels like I need to fucking lose weight.
Yeah, well, I
right
ate
now.
chocolate for a week in a row,
Yeah.
like every
Yeah,
night.
me too.
This year, like actually,
Christmas killed me.
most of 2013 was okay, but what happened with me is that in the fall it was like Halloween. This is the descent for me. Halloween happened. Oh man, a lot of people are trying to give me candy, but whatever. And I didn't really. It was fine. Then game days happened.
Oh.
That weekend was just fucking like food nightmare. Oh, not nightmare. It was great, but like lots of. Did not eat well.
Yeah.
And then it just quickly became, I'm already having kind of family come around and they're making stuff, and now it's Thanksgiving, and now it's becoming Christmas, and it's just like
Yeah,
that-
everything is
every
rich
event
food
yeah.
is revolving
I was
around
just constantly
eating.
I find-
through that whole period. I was just constantly inundated with events or things.
Yeah.
It gets to a
With tons
point.
of food.
It gets to a point where everybody feels that way. Do you ever notice like people start getting angry then when like good food is put on the table?
Yes, they do.
Oh, my famous mashed potatoes. Fuck you. I just ate fucking stuffing yesterday.
I'm not allowed to have this. Yeah,
I
there's
keep,
a
I
lot
keep
of
saying the
anger.
wrong years. I keep saying 2013 was last
Who
year.
cares?
Whatever.
Everyone's
You
smart.
guys, we'll
You
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, figure it
Just
out.
okay. Here's how you remember it, everybody. This is gonna make it easy. You'll never forget what year we're in. This is the year for Back to the Future.
Oh!
They go. We made it.
Jaws 3? Is that?
Jaws 3D.
No, it was
No,
Jaws
Jaws
like
was-
19.
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
it was
Like
like
Jaws
yeah.
15.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was one of those.
They're really...
Whatever. Sharks still look fake.
I am tired of seeing that already. I mean, I've been tired
Yeah.
for the last 4 years.
Tired of that.
Yeah.
Tired of. I don't mean to. Whatever. I was just gonna say. Tired of the resolution joke. My resolution is 720p or whatever.
Oh, you took my
That's
joke.
fucking stupid. And there's another 2015 one, the Evangelion thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh,
But
Yeah,
Fuck,
third
get a loot crate.
as sick as I am of the Back to the Future stuff, I do still want the Pepsis to look like they did
Yeah.
in that movie. That's
are they going to do that? Like a design?
they should.
They should. That would be dumb for them not to. They
Yeah.
would sell a ton of those.
Yeah, just
Sell them on Amazon.
yeah, exactly on Amazon for like a week. I don't know,
Make
whatever.
them yourself.
And be smart.
Yeah, my resolution
Come in.
is to
I
be
don't know.
a cleaner person
I like
because
it.
I'm not
He's
as clean
dirty.
as I want to be.
He's got a dirty mind, dirty inside and out.
No,
Cleaner.
not like that. Like I just want to like have like
Take
not a
more
dirty car
showers.
and house.
Oh, okay.
and desk.
He's into a lot of
Stuff.
scat play.
Did
got
your
a lot of
turtle
cool-
take a shit today?
Your turtle took a shit?
My,
You have a
uh,
turtle?
Whoa.
Emma got a tortoise for Christmas.
Wow.
Her name is L Dog. That's what she named her. And
That's cracking Kevin up, by the way.
It's kind of cruel. It's kind of cruel to own a tortoise
okay,
because
thank you.
you're gonna die.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Your whole family's gonna die.
Right.
That thing will just keep on living.
Luckily, she's young, so she can.
Hey,
maybe
Sean,
outlive
it's
it.
gonna
Doesn't matter,
outlive
she
your
won't
kid.
live as long.
It will. Emma will die, and the tortoise will continue.
But it's a little one, so they don't live that long. Everyone knows that.
Oh man, you know you're gonna have that
Biology
thing
expert.
until like she moves out.
Oh, yeah.
and then you're gonna have to
150
make her
years.
take it with her.
Yeah, exactly.
Which she won't be able to because she's probably gonna live in a
L
farm.
dog.
You're stuck. You're
So-
stuck with that fucking
Wait,
thing.
where'd she get L dog from?
uh,
The website?
It's got to be from something, right?
no, is she? Her name was
on.
Lucy when we got her.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, I'm gonna give her a rapper named L Dog.
From Lucy to L Dog. I like it.
Loose dog.
My 2-year-old decided to call me tonight and tell me that the turtle pooped. And that was a big conversation today.
Nice.
So I brought that up for me to tell.
Get that phone away from the 2-year-old.
No,
Gotta
it's
agree
okay.
with Derek
has
on
her
that
own
one.
phone. Jesus
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Sean.
Don't attach
Jeez.
the digital leash too early.
Rich bitch Sean
messes
here.
with mine.
Buying smartphones for 2-year-olds.
That sounds right. All right.
Does your yeah, I like that. Does your 2-year-old have like a little dog in a purse yet? 'Cause that's the path you're on. I feel
She
like.
has a purse that is a dog.
No.
Does that count?
Yeah, that's basically the same thing.
It was a present.
Is
I
it
didn't get it for
Sanrio?
her. It was-
You
it
have
was
a
someone-
little Paris
someone
Hilton
gave it to
running
her.
around.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And she
I gotta work on that.
Paris Hilton got into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I don't want that for Sawyer. so
Sean's
I'll work
kid
on it.
plays with another kid named Maggie. Maggie Dot. That's hot.
It's not like a little Pachuco face on with strap like a purse.
Pachuco.
The little Sanrio dog. What's that dog's
Yeah, Pachuco.
boy?
What is the dog's name? No, it's killing me though.
It's put something.
Pepper Pepper or something.
Pepper.
Oh no.
I
What's
just
that
use
Sanrio dog?
Oh no.
Parappa the Rappa.
Forever,
Whatever.
forever.
No.
Whatever.
Chad will get it. It's not Karopi, I know that.
Well,
Slop dog.
Oh.
That's what it was. Anyway.
Slop Dog Millionaire.
There, of course, Royce knows.
I love
Pachoco.
Pachoco?
Pachoco, not
What did you think it
Pachuco.
was? Pachuco.
That was
Okay.
close.
You're
That was
pretty
close.
You're pretty close.
Oh, man.
Anyways, so thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Garrett,
We're not done
do
yet.
you have a resolution?
No, I think that's what I was saying. Is I don't know if it's
Over
cop
it.
out, but I really don't
I
have
never do
Oh,
them.
yeah.
I never do them.
like a
Yeah.
serious one that I like.
No, I've never
putting
had a resolution. I'm gonna do this year. Never had that. Which I should. 'cause
My
I'd be more
brother
motivated.
summed it up well on your stream a year ago.
Yeah.
People were talking about resolutions, and Dominic went, "No, I don't have one." They're like, "Really?" And he went, "If you were a sorry ass bitch in 2013, you're gonna be a sorry ass bitch in 2014." What is that? I was like, "That's completely right."
That's a good Dominic impression too.
Yeah, that's
Kinda just like
basically
him.
it.
That's basically it.
Stay base.
You did a little stream this year,
Yeah.
and that was really fun. I
It was
wasn't
a lot
sure
of
because I
fun.
thought I had stuff going on with my family, and I didn't know what was going on New Year's. New Year's is not really a big force for me. I never really think about it, and so I didn't. I was
think
like,
it
"Yeah,
always
maybe I'm
kind of
just
comes
staying in."
down to the last minute, though.
Yeah.
With what's going on?
But
if
then I
there's a
heard you were
party or
doing,
something.
but then you were doing yours, and then I was like, okay, why not? I'll stop by, and then other people apparently had the same idea.
Yeah.
It
was
ended up being fun.
It was like a question of what to do. You know, last year we did the big party here on this set
Yeah.
where we had like video games to play. We invited a bunch of people to hang out and count
Yeah.
the ball down. And we did kind of like a variety show. We had
Sure.
the vampires played,
Yeah.
live music. There was some
Yeah.
karaoke, Sean.
Oh, I missed it.
This year, though, it was like, well, no one really wants to do that, so I'm just going to do a PPS longer,
Yeah.
and then I'll play some music.
But
I'll
it
bring
ended-
in my turntables.
It ended up being just a really
well, more
casual.
people, yeah.
It ended up being just a casual fun time.
And
It
a
was
lot of
good.
people came and hung out that wanted to just like either come after parties or just hang out there
Yeah.
on New Year's. Like you came,
Yeah, I came in, Ryan.
Dr. Mr. Ryan, we got Dan Christmas and Rob.
Yeah, and then these guys.
It was super fun. Kevin and Rachel, you guys showed up. It was a good time.
Um,
I ended up beating
Yeah.
Resident Evil 3 Nemesis
Oh, you did it.
with
25 seconds left on the clock.
exactly
so
25 seconds left.
just to emphasize, Garrett has been playing. Honestly, Garrett, it felt like a lifetime.
I mean, you started at Halloween,
He started
right?
it
On
on
Halloween.
Halloween. He started Resident Evil 3, and on his weekly stream every week, could still not beat it. Oh my god, I'm not even
Well,
close.
because
Okay,
it's
whatever.
so hard to do like 3 things at once.
Yeah.
Run the show, hit sound effects and stuff, switch cameras,
Yeah.
talk to someone on Skype, and play the video game.
Sure.
To where I do the 3-hour stream every week, but I only get like 15 minutes of progress into
totally.
the game.
So Garrett's saying, "Oh my god, well, I gotta beat, almost half facetiously.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta beat this game in 2014. I can't play this in 2015. It's gotta be done by 2014.
Yeah, gotta do it
and
by
I
the end
kept,
of the
And I
year.
kept making jokes. Garrett was playing through the last part of the game, and there was 9 minutes left on the clock, and I kept making jokes. Hey, Garrett, no pressure. 9 minutes left
Dude,
to beat the
you
entire
were-
game.
It was,
I kept making jokes,
getting crazy.
and it was like, well, there's 8 minutes left. Obviously, I'm not going to beat it. Well, Garrett, you have to. Garrett, you have to.
I know.
And
I was
then
like, you were
literally
psyching me out.
25 seconds left of the year, and oh my god,
Cutscene.
this is the last cutscene.
The credits
Did
roll.
he fucking do it? Oh my god! I mean,
Count
it
it
came
down,
down
and then we
that
counted
fast.
down the Pacific, time zone ball drop.
I couldn't believe that. And then you even said during the course of your playthrough, I bet overall it's going to be like a 17-hour playthrough
Yeah.
when it's all said and
And
done.
that's what it was, right?
And it was
17
17
hours,
hours.
yeah.
17 plus hours.
I don't know how the hell you did
Well,
that.
that's like 7 weeks of the PPS in a row. I mean,
Yeah.
since Halloween.
That was incredible.
It took
my
me way
God.
longer, and I know why. I've played Resident Evil 1 and 2 so many times
Yeah.
that when I did those the first and second Halloweens,
Yeah.
I was,
It was
remembering
yeah, it
everything.
was sense memory.
I've only beat Resident Evil 3. This is only my second time.
Yeah.
So I'd only beat it once before and
And
totally forgot
I was
how to
saying
play
as
that.
you were playing it too. That's the one Resident Evil I haven't really seen any of.
It's
Like
pretty good, too.
It's a good game.
For
Yeah.
a PlayStation game, it looks so...
It does
I
look
love
very
those
good.
graphics
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
But I knew people who I watched people play Resident Evil 1 1,000 times and 2,
Yeah.
a little bit, but 3 never. I didn't know anybody with that.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. And then 4, of course, I beat 100 times.
It
but-
couldn't. I mean, that the PPS is so like off the wall and unscripted. It couldn't have been written better. That
Yeah.
we finished 25 seconds right into the countdown, and then.
And the fucking ball dropped on 2014. I
Yeah.
mean, it was seriously like.
Well, I mean,
unbelievable.
we ended up streaming till like 4 or something, just
Jesus
because.
Christ.
Just because we were just having.
I
fun.
We were
well,
just playing music
I
and
thought
having
I was gonna get done around 9 or so. Like I'd take the PPS long, and then
Yeah.
I brought those turntables, and so I was gonna play records. Well, then it's midnight, and I hadn't even started yet. So
Yeah.
then we went, and I think we played until probably like 3:30 or something like
Jeez.
that. 3:30 or 4.
Woo! 2015.
Rang in all 5 time zones.
Got the PlayStation 1.
Even
All
Hawaii.
five. All 5 of the time zones.
All 5.
Well,
Hawaii.
We
Hawaii.
stayed until
Hawaii, motherfucker.
until Royce.
Don't try to make me sound like
you
a
did-
dullard.
All 5 of them.
I'm no dullard.
That was the beer, dude. That was the little kid
Sorry,
beer.
I got a little excited.
Don't throw
edge.
the beer in.
You spilled my elementary school beer.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not spilled. It's still in the.
Yo,
You should taste them.
get fucked up.
Have them.
Yeah.
Pound, dude,
Yeah.
pound it.
Hey, I heard if you smoke these, you get drugged up. Try it, little kids.
Hey, you should smell that.
Try it, little kids.
try it.
Hey, can I have seconds?
No.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Thanks.
On the turds, go for it.
What am I, the sandwich
I'm
police?
gonna.
Jesus Christ.
Which one are you getting?
Hey, you guys
I'm going
released a
roast
video
beef.
this week.
We did?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes.
Oh shit.
What video did we put out, Duke?
Duke, take us into to our vids.
You guys released the Todd and Aaron video that I watched like on my phone yesterday, because I didn't really remember much about it,
Yep.
but it was good.
Play the Arvids thing.
I don't have that. 'cause
We
this
don't-
is- This is still a tanked computer.
Well,
that's
right now,
I
Sean
can
would
go to a black
insert
scene, but that's all.
on Monday
Go to
though.
the blacks. Go to black.
Improvise.
Okay, black.
Go to black.
Fade
Okay.
to black.
On Monday, Sean.
Everyone,
For
theater,
how long do we need to be in
theater
black?
of the mind. Just picture Arvids.
would you
That's not song anymore.
do if
Uh,
I sang attitude?
What is this? I've never seen this before. Anyways, welcome back to our vids.
Yo, we're back.
Todd and Aaron, our newest Todd and Aaron went up. How many Todd and Aaron's have we done officially?
I don't know.
Counting all of them. Do you know?
Well,
I think there are 7. Am I
7
right?
years. We've done
7
it. Wait,
years.
well,
Yeah. Did you start in 08 or 07?
07.
Okay.
But there was 2 of them in 07. There was 2 of them in 07 because we did one for Spike.
And 2 in.
two
whatever
last
had
year.
The VGX. That was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think altogether
Was it
9
9?
or 10.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Holy shit.
Wow. Man, when we
And
first did
it's,
that,
it's still fresh.
we had no idea that was gonna be a thing. The first time we did it.
Somebody online put an image together of every version of
Oh
Todd and
wow,
Aaron.
and how you've aged,
Sean, you're gonna hate it.
Sean.
No.
You age so much.
Oh, I'm
just in the last 2 years.
I'm fucking
Hey, old. You know what?
but- yeah.
Oh,
what?
I just thought about it,
Huh.
and I know what it is.
Wow, you are.
All right, Garrett just thought about it.
Having kids, man.
Yeah.
That's
yes.
the stress
because
in your
no,
life.
you don't sleep anymore.
That's stress in
that
your life.
alone ages you.
Wow. Rocco, you lucked out.
I look better.
yeah.
You
like a fine
I want to
wine.
see that image though. I made my beard as big as possible for that because I found like a lot of bros out there have like the big beard
Yeah,
right now,
that's
so I
the
wanted
thing.
to do that.
Like baseball players.
Yeah, so I wanted to have the big beard for the.
It's really funny because the image altogether, 2008, we got our positions wrong.
We did.
Every other year was fine. Like it's like the second one we switched, and then we were the same every year since.
Oh wow, that's funny.
But anyway,
And I look the same because it's the same. Clip.
no, we reshoot it every year. No, but anyway, we had a little change up on this one. The opening had a attorney
Great.
Right.
played by Eric's dad.
That was my dad.
That
And you
was
know
Eric's
what's
father.
funny? I was thinking about this. I was the one who wrote up the little speech for the beginning, and his name is Branford Lockheed Jones. Because I came up with that name and I thought, that sounds like a lawyer's name. The more I thought about it, that is 3 lawyers' names. Because when you go to a law firm, it's the last names of the partners.
Oh yeah.
And that guy just had 3 last names for his name. So, little extra joke I didn't get till right now.
It just made it so. It's like a little. That's good.
But I think that it was good, Todd and Aaron.
I think so.
Yeah,
I really liked it.
My favorite part of it was the ISIS joke
Yeah.
about
yeah.
the
That's
journalists
the
don't come
highlight.
home. And to confirm everyone's suspicions,
Oh yeah.
that was a genuine reaction.
Of course.
Just
of course.
to recap how we do the Todd and Aaron videos, in case people don't know, we make a list of every
Joke.
award. Yeah, every award, and what's the basic joke behind it? Most straightforward organization, ISIS, but they're going to say it as is because to them, it is what it is, and that's it. We'll just write that down. Then me and Sean will take that, say the required part of it, and then throw in our own little flavor. You know, we'll just kind of rant on it for a little bit. And that's that aspect of it is improv.
Right.
We have a solid list, but we kind of improv off of that solid list. And so we didn't know what we were going to say for the ISIS thing, except for it is what it is. And so I just kind of kept throwing stuff out. And I didn't know that I had gone too far until Sean, like, we had already kind of ranted
We're like,
for a minute.
a couple minutes.
It
yeah.
gets to a point where, okay, wrap it up. And that's the point that I said that. Oh, they must like hanging out with them. So in Sean's mind, hey, we're already wrapping this up, right? Why are we making that joke? And I just saw his reaction and just decided to keep going off of it. Like, oh, did I disappoint somebody?
Yeah.
And that's why I acted like my dad was off camera.
You rolled with that so well. I thought that was so
Yeah,
funny.
it was.
That's so like genuinely funny. That's great.
That was my actual reaction of like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, Rocco.
Yeah. And
No, 'cause in my mind, we're already past the point where we're not going to use this anyways.
Yeah.
Because there's times when we get to a certain level, Todd and Aaron, that it's
Yeah.
like it's so vulgar by the end. This will never make
Yeah.
it to the final cut.
That's what I was going to say
Yeah.
is I assumed that wouldn't be in there either because we always do. That's not even the worst thing we say. When we're doing Todd and Aaron, we go and go and go and go and go, and then you'll use 10 seconds
You
of
basically
it,
make your mind go to the worst possible places to do Todd and Aaron, and then just
you can cut from that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I assumed that wouldn't be in there either, but the reaction and the genuineness of the moment was so good that it was like, yeah, okay, I think it could stay.
Yeah.
And
No, it's funny.
It's a good joke.
But,
It's I mean, it's funny.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed. There were a lot that weren't used this year because we always have to kind of pare it down a little bit. But I'm sure you'll see those at some point.
You know what you talked before about the comparison shots and how I've aged. I felt it way more after doing Todd and Aaron. Like, when I was 2007, I could yell all day. I was fine. I woke up the next day, I was like sore from like jumping around and yelling so much. It's just like my throat
Threw your
hurt.
voice
Like
out.
I just felt like shit, and it's like, man, I'm a lot older than when I started doing this. It's
It's
weird.
kind of like that movie, The Wrestler. You gotta know when to throw in the towel.
Yeah.
I'm like the wrestler.
I'd have
You
to
are.
call it quits.
You might die doing Todd and Aaron. if you
You're
don't
That would
watch
be
it.
good.
you're gonna be outside our warehouse and point to it and go, in here they can't touch me. What?
We know a guy that could, if he gets too old for Todd or Aaron or whoever he is,
Yeah.
we know a guy who
Yeah.
could probably be a little more animated.
Yeah. This guy, put me in a fucking video for once.
Please.
Anyways, think about it.
Hey, how intentional was it to have two different spots where Todd is both of you? To have
So
the hallway and then the other thing.
An email I got from a lot of people was, this is they finally confirmed who was Todd and who was Aaron.
No.
Watch
them all.
Watch it again. And but I was gonna say we planned from the beginning. Yeah, Todd is Todd's farts. That I was gonna point to him. We intended that, but we weren't really worried about it because it was like, look, we've called each other Todd or Aaron different times throughout all of them. So who cares if that's even whatever in here? But when it came time to put the picture of his hallway in there, I credit it to Todd because I figured most people won't even see that.
Yeah.
But here in the video is more proof that no one knows who's Todd.
Who's Todd or
You know,
who's
like
Aaron?
but if you look in past videos, it's always been
It's
that
irrelevant.
way. Yeah, it's not.
I feel like whenever there's a joke that uses the name Todd or Aaron, it doesn't matter to me who says it.
yeah, no.
You know,
It doesn't matter.
Like,
Yeah.
do a take. We do takes when we film Todd and Aaron. We do a group shot and two individual shots for the close-ups. And in the individual shots, they both say Todd is the other guy. So
Yeah,
That's true.
it doesn't matter.
exactly.
Looks
so
at Todd.
It doesn't. But yeah. Anyway, so that was in there. I had a good time. I had a good time filming the little cops ending.
That was
was
fun.
something.
Yeah.
That was
You know,
fun.
sometimes
That was cool.
sometimes we go through a lot of, or we think about like. We think for a long time on how to end a Todd and Aaron video, and then there's sometimes it just immediately happens, and the cops thing was... All the shit going on with police was just fresh on our minds, so as soon as we started the Todd and Aaron video, I thought it was Derek. It was just like, we should be cops. Let's just be cops. They want to be cops.
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Well, Eric and I have a running gag where whenever police are in the news, which is not very often, but whenever they're in the news, we like to just text each other and speculate what it would be like to be police officers. And we've concluded it's the best fucking job you could ever have.
You can do
You could
anything,
do anything
you want on camera.
You can do
and it doesn't
anything you
matter.
want. You could be as stupid as you want. It doesn't fucking matter. It's like putting God mode on your life. You just
should
put
make
the
a movie
fucking
about
codes in. So
And you carry a gun, too.
you get to carry a gun and you can shoot anybody with
I
it.
love
No,
Rocco's
who's
just
gonna
You
arrest
ain't
shooting.
gotta hide it no more.
Yeah.
You're
Who's
just
gonna arrest
shooting
you?
things randomly at the crowd. You go,
Yeah.
You
I
can,
shoot.
you can just drive your car through
House
through
church.
red lights. You can just walking down the street. You just pick a random person. boom, right in the face.
It's like playing
you
GTA. It's
You
like
could-
GTA
yeah.
IRL.
it's like GTA IRL. You're right. Wow.
It is so, I mean, if I wasn't doing MEGA64, I would be a fucking god.
You know, and I always
that's my backup plan.
Straight up. Oh, man.
I always hear ads on the radio. They're hiring, guys.
They
are
are.
hiring.
What I enjoyed, I have to say, you know, I don't know what Todd and Aaron video is my favorite or what's my least favorite or whatever. But what I will say I got enjoyment out of on this one more than any other Todd and Aaron we've ever done is that I feel like this one played both sides of a lot of subjects in terms of these were the emails I got all week since the video came out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know you were on the side of this. And then someone who was on the other side of this, whatever subject, would go, I didn't know you were on that subject.
How does a
on
Todd
that
and
side."
Aaron video constitute picking a side?
No, but it's great because they are just two idiots that yell dumb stuff about everything.
Everything.
So you would get people going, "Oh yeah, you shit on this group," and then someone from this other group of people would go, "Aha, you shit on that group."
You know,
We did not intend to shit on anybody. We intended to make a video where life was difficult for two idiots.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's, you know what I mean? It's like, and if you yell enough, you'll get anyone to go with you. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
So,
and
what
also,
were you gonna say?
too, I was going to say, honestly, I was a little bit disappointed with Todd and Aaron this year, only because there wasn't a lot of video game news
Sure,
to
yes,
talk about
yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
I think a stronger video game portion would have been good.
Yeah, and I feel like that is kind of reflective of the year. Todd and Aaron always makes fun of what was around that year. And it is a kind of a bummer that this year there wasn't a lot of video game news, and it was really just a bunch of, what side are you on?
A lot more was
Yeah,
outside
it
the
was,
box.
It was about the argument more than the game.
Yeah, so it is funny that people email you like upset,
that.
like, you're picking
Yeah.
sides, and it's like, the whole world is picking sides.
Yeah.
We're actually just reflecting on this year in video games.
Yeah, and you know, I got emails too that were like, "Wow, you didn't bring up Madden once? You didn't bring up Madden at all during the video? How come you didn't bring up Madden?" Because you weren't talking about that. You were arguing. You know what I mean? It's like, no, there wasn't a big discussion about
it
the
felt
big
like-
fiasco wasn't a dumb game this year.
No.
It was about argument
It-
and
It,
yeah.
it
was
felt
about
like
ethics.
there wasn't a new Madden this year because
Yeah.
I don't play Madden and I didn't hear anything about the new Madden.
Yeah.
Well, the tattoo system.
Now,
That's
we should
we
say.
we actually did have a joke about that
Yeah.
in there. Can I just say what the joke was?
Oh, yeah.
They in the new Madden, the new feature is hyper realistic tattoos. So then Rocco says, "Oh, that's fucking cool if I ever make it into the NFL," and he like lifts his shirt up and we have a blurred out tattoo.
Oh,
on
yeah.
it.
Oh.
And you
Yeah.
can't tell what the tattoo is, but then Sean makes a comment like, "Oh wow, that's like really offensive," and then Rocco just responds, "What? It's just a bunch of LOLs." So, like,
That was originally.
that was shot. You shot that.
We didn't shoot
Yeah.
that.
shot that, but it was just a little too long. And we personally know the guy who has the LOL tattoo, so I always feel like maybe that's funnier to us than to
Yeah.
the rest of the world.
Yeah, it was. So it did result in not as strong of a game portion, but Kotaku still posted the video.
I saw that.
They said they said congratulations to Kevin Spacey.
I love that joke.
They literally posted it with Kevin Spacey finally gets the award he deserves, and I thought that was really funny.
Congratulations.
So thank you.
Yeah, I love that Kevin Spacey K-Pax. We try to find like what was Kevin Spacey in, but no one remembers that he was in. And K-Pax is what it was.
I watched it like last year. It was on,
K-Pax?
it was on cable, and I just like tuned in again. I had seen it when it first came out too, for whatever reason.
I think my favorite joke in that video is when you say Rayman Legends is nothing like the movie, and then behind you is a screenshot of Rain Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice subtle
Did
one.
you guys know? And maybe I'm sorry if I'm presuming here, but I have a suspicion you guys that you two, Derek and Sean, didn't know this. Okay, so we make the joke about. I just realized we never talked about it, so I'm curious.
Okay.
We gave a Game of the Year to Grand Theft Auto 5.
Right.
Which is funny because that came out last year.
That came out last year, right.
But it only got re-released, which kind of summed up this year. It was a lot of re-releases and whatever this
Yeah.
year. That was on PS4 this year, and that won. Did you know that Rayman was the same thing?
No, I did not know that.
And which ended up being a really good double joke.
What came out last year and was
Yeah.
re-released this
Yes.
year?
Yeah.
That is a
Right.
game from last year, and only this year got.
System,
Yeah.
so.
So it worked out really well as a
In
double
all
joke.
honesty, though, what was the game of the year? What game came out this year?
South Park.
don't know.
Game of the year.
For me.
I can't tell you.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what? Here's the thing about South Park. It was a really good game, but if you're not into South Park, which some
Yeah.
people aren't,
Right.
I don't think you're gonna enjoy
Sure,
it. Very much.
but it was
am.
mine. It was mine.
Yeah.
I played it as a fan of like Obsidian stuff and not a huge South Park fan, and it wasn't bad, but yeah, not game of the year. If you're
Yeah.
not a huge
Well,
South
what,
Park
it was for me, but what something that like maybe the public could agree, like, okay, that
Honestly,
was a landmark.
with South Park,
there really wasn't.
I felt like the story in South Park was really good, really funny, but kind of like the gameplay of it, the
yeah,
map
the gameplay
exploration,
wasn't
a
very
little
good.
bit tedious.
I thought Mario Kart was great, but that's not really like a game to get into. But
I think I said Ground Zeroes.
See, I said Shadows of Mordor because I don't give a fuck about Lord of the
liked
Rings, but I
Shadows
thought the
of
game was
Mordor, but I
incredible.
wouldn't
There
call
you
it
go.
Game of the year.
Shadows of Mordor was good, and I would say maybe it was Game of the Year just because it was something new.
Yeah,
A new idea, but even then,
The-
it was still kind of just like a
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed clone.
Yeah, the point I brought up is it's a lot like Assassin's Creed 1 in that I like what it does, but it does have a lot of faults, but you ignore the faults because it's doing something new.
Yeah.
So I
It's a really good point.
There
Yeah.
wasn't really something this year. There was lots of stuff to play that I really enjoyed, all of it. But, you know, I see people posting things in the chat about what should have got it, but it's all throwback shit or something that was already... That's not to say they weren't fun, but like, you
but
know,
I just feel
Mario
like
Kart was awesome. Mario Kart was so awesome. But it was, you know, it was more Mario Kart.
Mario
This
Kart,
was a
yeah.
safe year. I had lots to play this year, but it was a
I
safe
think Garrett,
year.
you said, or someone said last podcast, PT was one of
Yeah,
theirs.
PT.
And
Yeah,
I, thought,
I almost feel like
PT's up there too.
yeah, it barely qualifies as a game, I guess, but it was a game experience.
Yeah, but I
It
think
was.
we loved it because of the way we played it.
that's true.
True. I think half of
Well,
the allure
Yeah,
of it
you know
was
what?
the mystery.
I can't give Game of the Year to a half, an hour experience.
I agree.
I'll never play PT again. So
Why
it was
I
fun.
think though that was significant. We had fun. We played it the way that we did, but why I think it was significant though is it became a real social thing when it first came out. It became like, how do you get through this? There's no way. No, I think I found a way because it became conversation, and I thought that was kind of I wouldn't give that Game of the Year, but I think that was one of the neatest
I mean,
things.
Yeah.
if it's not Game of the Year, it might be my most enjoyable gaming experience of the whole year. Whether it was a half hour to play through.
I had a lot of fun.
Because after we did the podcast where we played, I had gone home a month later and
Yeah.
beat it all the way, on one playthrough with some friends helping me.
Sure.
And it was a ton of fun. Were you there, Eric?
What?
I think Jake was over and
You
we
had
beat
PT again?
PT over at my house.
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't. I think it
You
was
know
just
what?
me and Jake.
I
It
think
was fun.
I'm going outside the box. I'm gonna get weird. There is no Game of the Year for 2014 for me.
No game.
They were all there.
Yeah.
All right.
A big point a lot of people brought up this year was Destiny. I didn't play Destiny, but a lot of people brought up it's a game that kind of makes you think about the Game of the Year status because a lot of people like it, but then they also say it has a lot of faults.
Yeah.
So it's like it kind of makes it like you can't really graph it on a scale. You just kind of
Yeah.
have to kind of
It definitely isn't Game of the Year just because, I like it. A lot of people shit on it, but I have a lot of fun
I
playing
enjoyed it. It didn't really like captivate me enough to keep going.
But it definitely,
it was fine.
I think the single player faults are really what's caused a strike against it. Now
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
it was kind of more designed
But
for
you
the
know what?
multiplayer.
Destiny. I don't have the next generation, but it almost feels like a game that we could have got on the
Oh,
last
totally.
generation.
Well, you can get it on the
yeah,
next-
it came
you
out on
can.
those.
Yeah.
So yeah, last year I wasn't really anticipating much from the next gen stuff because there's always feels like it takes at least a year for it to really take off. And so last year I was fine with re-release of this, remake of that. I was okay with that. I'm kind of not feeling that
Hopefully
as much this
the
year.
re-releases slow down.
Like there's rumors of a Gears of War box, and I love Gears of War, but even that I started to feel fatigue. Like I already own those. I'm good. Speaking of which, that's what I was playing a lot of over
Gears?
Christmas break. No. Was a remake, re-release, whatever. I got the Halo. Someone got me for Christmas the Halo Master Chief Collection.
You play online?
No.
Okay.
I didn't even bother.
Okay. Can you do that yet?
I don't know what the deal is with that, but I
Okay.
played locally co-op with other people, and it was fun. But I haven't played Halo 2 since it came out.
Yeah.
I don't like Halo 2. That is not.
No, I
The
didn't.
single player.
I didn't like it either.
I never played the single player. I only played online.
Yeah, the online was good, but man, the campaign is just a lot of ideas, and they had to you could tell they had a lot of ideas in no time. It's just what are you? You can play as the alien too, yeah. And
Dual wielding.
Hold two guns and yeah, we'll do it in Halo 3.
Holding two guns was all that
I
game was
loved
about.
Halo, the first Halo.
Yeah.
The
First Halo-
gameplay in that was so cool. Yeah, and Halo 2 just wasn't there for me.
The gameplay in Halo 2, I don't know about the story because I never played, but the gameplay was great. I used to, that was what got me an Xbox, was my friends all had Halo 2 and played multiplayer, and they're like, you gotta buy one. And it's like, all right.
Yeah, multiplayer was fun, but
It was a blast, but it's weird. The story that I've completed of the Halo franchise is just 3 and 4.
yeah.
It's like,
One
I know
had
nothing.
the best by
That's
far.
what you guys always tell me.
Yeah.
And I have that special edition that came out a couple years ago
Yeah.
that was just Halo 1
Yeah.
with the graphics you could
Yeah.
switch
Yeah,
between.
Yeah.
I still haven't opened it. It's sealed.
really?
So one of these days
Well,
I'm going to sit there and play that.
what I was
because
gonna say-
just for story alone, you guys have always told me Halo 1 blows all of them out of the water.
Oh yeah. Well, what I was gonna say, I mean, you might. I don't know how much you'll enjoy it now, but
Yeah.
it was then. But anyway,
I think it's gaming like legacy though. I should probably
Yeah.
experience that.
the history or the remake of Halo 2 though has the same thing as they did with Halo 1 a couple years ago. Is the button flips between the
That's
new
rad.
graphics and the old graphics? But what's awesome is in the remake of Halo 1 that was on 360, you'd hit select and it would take a second. It would go.
yeah.
Now it's instant
Yeah.
cut.
Oh, that's
You can cut between them.
That's cool.
And it's hilarious because you could even do it in the cutscenes. The cutscenes
Oh,
they've redone in modern day CGI. It looks
Yeah.
like fucking Avatar.
That's
and
some
they're
of the coolest
Yeah, blah blah blah. You're going to bring the Arbiter here, and then you hit select, and it just becomes a reboot. Hey, oh no, you're going to take them here? Oh, okay.
Did they
Twitching
re-record the
CG.
voices too?
No, I don't think
Same
so.
voice.
But they did redo the music, which no, I don't know if that was a good thing.
Yeah, I don't,
because
I feel like by that point we already had symphonic sweeping Halo
yeah,
music.
I'm playing through the last level, and in the old version, it's dun 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 as you're going into this final room. Dominic came in the room when I was playing this last room and was laughing so hard because in the remade version,
Yeah.
they added some fucking new metal shit. It was like what? It was like Down with the Sickness.
Like
Like,
Puddle of Mud.
Yeah.
it was embarrassing. So anyway, I don't know. That's all I've really played of the Master Chief Collection. I've just been doing Halo 2. I'll probably move on to 3 pretty quick.
I've been dipping back into the world of Eorzea. I'm going to Final Fantasy 14.
Oh.
It's that's still like one of the prettiest Final Fantasy games I've ever seen. It's really cool.
I was gonna say real quick on the subject of remakes and things I haven't played in 10 years. Halo. Okay, so Halo 2, I not that great, but I've stomached it and I'm kind of playing through it. I tried to play a remade game over the Christmas break, Christmas time, whatever. That I've had the HD remake sitting there for a long time, and now's my time to play it. And wow, Kingdom Hearts is fucking insufferable. The first Kingdom Hearts is not playable. How did I stomach it when I was?
That's what I said when the original came out.
Oh my god, it's the original. It's the same game. It's just in HD, but I don't know how I did it. It's horrible. It's I can't play through it. It's the cadence in which everybody talks. What about your dreams? I've never left this island. Maybe we should leave this island and see what other worlds there are.
A lot of
Oh
gigglers.
gosh, Mickey. Oh my god, just fucking everyone just talk normal. Please just talk normal.
So that's-
And the battle system isn't fun. It wants me to fucking like swing from vines and I can't lock onto them to swing
agree.
from them.
Yep.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
What
It
is
sucks.
this? This is a collection of which games?
One Chain of Memories and the cutscenes for 358 over 2 days, which is the worst name for a game I've ever heard.
Jesus. So, because like this is a franchise that I knew when it was the first one was coming out.
Yeah.
I knew like, hey, I'm steering clear of this.
Yeah,
This is
I enjoyed
not
it when
for
it
me.
came out. It's
Yeah.
And I
still-
loved Square stuff, but I just
Yeah.
knew this is not for me, and I'm glad I did because didn't they release each one on a different fucking
Yeah,
platform?
All of them except for 1 and 2 have been on a different console.
And it jumps
my
to
God.
like portables to home consoles, and
Yeah.
so this is the first time that some people are getting these collections where they
Yeah.
actually can play.
Well, I didn't
I'm-
deal with
I'm
any of that
I'm
other shit.
considering getting the 2.5 HD one just came out. And
Yeah.
I'm considering getting it because I've never played Birth by Sleep, which was the PSP one.
Yeah.
'Cause I didn't
wow.
play the PS2
So
one,
I got these all. These are all things I got for Christmas. So
Kinda like emo
I think
band
one.
names.
Yeah.
I think the first one I'm going to give away or throw in a fire. But I already the second one is
Piss
in
on
my
it.
home.
Give it away to the fire.
Film it, piss on it.
Maybe
and
I will. But the second one is in my home. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
But I never played that back in the day because the opening
yeah.
was so fucking boring that maybe I shouldn't try any of these. I don't know. But
I've
apparently,
heard-
once you get past that, it's awesome.
Yeah, I've
So-
heard it from a lot of people. Kingdom Hearts 2 is aged surprisingly well, and I can't confirm this, but the people who have gotten the 2 HD version, they redid all the music.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is like orchestrated.
Oh, okay.
And it's supposedly the one person I know who played it. I asked him like, yeah, how's the new soundtrack? And he's like, I got to the Pirates of the Caribbean land, and it really took me out of the game because of how beautiful the music was.
Oh, really?
Wow.
It's like the
Dominic
the
was
film
playing
music.
that.
sweeping
Yeah.
track from the film.
It
and that's-
was. It was the music from the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, and then in the original, it's like a MIDI of it. So.
I just remember being excited for the second one, and then when it came out, I was this guy named Roxas
Yeah.
for 3 hours.
pretty
oh
close
yeah,
to Rocco.
go earn money on your skateboard.
I think you would like
oh,
that,
I
yeah.
need some more. Hey, please, nope, you didn't get enough money. You didn't get off.
Oh.
Can I? Oh wait, I'm sorry. Can I? I can't go. I can't go to the Tron world right now. No, I can't. Okay. So anyway,
all you
so
care
we'll see
about.
how see how fast I go.
Did you at least?
Now it's drunk.
Now it's drunk and off.
I
No.
poured drug beans on it.
As long as he doesn't smoke them.
Anyway, sorry. What were you saying?
Did you get to the best line in the game from the beginning?
No.
When you meet Cypher, and the first thing he says when you meet him is, "That was undeniable proof that we totally owned you, lamers."
Oh,
This was,
Oh,
fuck you.
I don't know if I'm gonna try
Who
this.
translated that?
I don't know.
Guys,
It was 2006. It was a different time.
was that Square Enix or just Square responsible?
Oh, I think
I'm
that
a
was,
call-
I think
Oh,
it was Phoenix.
fuck it.
I'm gonna call
Take
Robert.
Kingdom Hearts and fuck it.
Okay.
Derek does not like Kingdom Hearts.
From the makers of Take This Job and Shove
What
It.
are you playing? What have you been playing, man?
Nothing. Last thing I played before I disconnected my internet during my move
Oh, that's right.
was.
Oh, you've been busy,
Was
so.
StarMade, which is an alpha, but I spoke about it last time I was on the podcast. It's an alpha. It's like Minecraft in space. It's still a little bit new, a little bit
Okay,
green.
I didn't see that these were back here.
But I like it.
What's that?
Wow.
What are you doing?
I-
Oh, what are you doing? That's,
Hey, Derek, thanks for your review, I guess.
I took 2 seconds to talk about a video
I know.
game.
How long's he been talking about his Kingdom Hearts?
Go ahead,
He-
sorry.
He talked about the Halo trilogy, which everybody played 10 years ago.
Sorry, someone just pointed
This,
that out.
this is an alpha game.
It's okay.
Here's a digital.
I don't want the fucking.
Oh, that's the blue. That's an ultraviolet copy.
I could have downloaded that.
Damn. Put it on your iPad.
Could've
And
given that
then
away to a fan.
there's a game I downloaded. I haven't had a chance to
Secret
play it
prize.
yet, but I think I'm gonna like it. Mountain Blade. Everybody's been recommending Mountain Blade to me, so I got it. I downloaded it.
Oh, Mount and Blade.
Mount and
I've
Blade.
heard of that.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Alright.
wait a second.
Oh, I'm glad.
I actually got the high. There's a couple Mountain Blades, and one I think is a re-release. I got the more highly rated re-release version.
There's a lot of times when I'm doing the podcast and like you talk about these indie games, I like look it up to get an image of it or gameplay or whatever, and I've had trouble so many times because of stuff like that where it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm looking at Mountain Blade. Okay.
Yeah.
Mount and Blade.
Some, perfect.
Mountain Blade.
Mount and Blade. Okay.
Mount and Blade. So I'll let you know how I like it.
Cool.
Oh, sorry.
You been playing anything, Ghoul?
Let's see. I still play. The two things I've been playing are like kind of just crappy games on my computer for now. Marvel Heroes. If you like Diablo, it's a free version of that with Marvel characters.
My brother-in-law used to play it. That's an older game.
No, you're
No?
thinking of you're probably thinking of Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, they made like a PC version that's exactly like Diablo. as
Oh
well as
yeah,
the-
I
Marvel
remember seeing
Heroes.
yeah,
stuff for that.
it's free to play.
ARPG,
Sorry.
action RPG. Like
Yeah,
Diablo.
it's the head guy is the guy who made like Diablo 1 and 2, so it's
Oh, no
it's
shit.
basically that engine.
Oh, is it okay? Because I played Diablo 3 and I didn't really like it that much because it was very short. And
See, I didn't play Diablo 3, and I don't know.
so
I don't
how
know-
would you compare this to Diablo 2, the
Uh,
Marvel game?
Very similar, like gameplay wise, super similar. I don't really know about because,
But like
again,
length and content.
there's a lot of content. There's like not a huge amount, but at the same time, it's a free game.
Oh,
So
okay.
you-
Well, if it's
Oh, wow.
free.
None of the only things that are like locked off are things like characters and like storage space.
Oh,
That's
if it's
where-
free, that's awesome.
Yeah,
because
it's free-
Diablo
it's worth-
3 was
it's
not
worth
free.
a shot. Yeah, it's worth a shot if you like that kind of game. And if you don't like it, uninstall it. And then I still play all the time. I play Dungeons Dreadmore. It's It's my favorite game.
Nice.
It's a roguelike game.
Hey, someone
it's-
in the chat, real quick, not to cut you off, but
Yeah.
someone in the chat recommended to me Risk of Rain. And I just want
I've
to
heard
say,
about
I've heard that game too.
I've played Risk of Rain. It's really good. But not only that, we met the guy, the
Yeah.
creator of Risk of Rain, at Game Developers Conference last year. We sat at the same table with him.
Oh, was that
That's
that was
why I'm
those
thinking
kids?
of that name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they were awesome.
When you go to Game Developers Conference, they have a bunch of round tables that can sit only about 6 people. So
They
we,
won that night.
Yeah, we usually get teamed up with, one developer or just maybe like 3 or 4 other people, and it was the crew that made Risk of Rain.
That was people who took the finals that day at their
Yeah.
school and then
Yep.
flew there.
yeah,
and then
it
won
was
the
this
award.
young
They won,
kid,
They're in
yeah.
college still, yeah.
Flew there the day of his finals and won the award. So yeah, they're very cool people. The game is awesome, and I recommend Risk of Rain. Check it out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. This isn't really news, or whatever, but I was Emma Got Just Dance 2015, which whatever. But they started doing the Rock Band thing where you can now download songs.
Oh, that's cool.
which is
Good
so
idea.
smart. So now they're making way more money with that fucking game. So
It's smart.
How many have you downloaded, Sean?
Yeah.
0.
Oh, you're not getting
No,
out the
'cause
credit card
I
for
can't
it?
believe they're still doing Just Dance.
Oh,
I
and
didn't realize
it is
It's huge.
just as big because 9-year-old girls are always gonna be a thing, and they always want to do that. Like
What do you?
Because
What do you
9-year-old
hear the
girls
most?
love pretending how to dance without
Shaking
actually being good at
Wiimotes.
it.
learning.
What do you
What
play?
kind of teach you? Could teach you the choreography to the
His
dance.
kid, I believe, takes dance classes. But I'm saying there's a lot of young girls out there who don't want to take dance classes.
True.
Who
Yeah.
just like this video game makes them feel like they are good dancers.
it's the perfect 9-year-old girl slumber party game.
yeah. That's what
You
I'm
have it
saying.
on
What do you
Like,
hear
was
the
it like
most?
Wii U?
Is there like the Frozen song
You know
on
what?
loop?
It is the Tetris theme is what they play
Tetris
all
theme,
the
they
time.
do.
But it's a Tetris
effing
thing, and then
nerds over there.
you move
Oh
people
yeah,
around,
Ubisoft owns Tetris now, right?
and like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
makes
didn't even
sense.
think about that.
That makes sense. Tetris for the first time.
yeah, that's the one. They do.
Ubisoft bought Tetris recently,
I didn't know that.
and so that's why on New Year's Eve, they announced they were taking down. You could download on the 3DS store the
Tetris.
original Game Boy 1989 Tetris,
Oh, yeah.
and it was like, okay, at midnight it will be off.
They took it off.
Because,
No, I didn't get
and
it.
everyone's like,
That was the thing.
why? Like, that's the original Game Boy game. That's the first Game Boy game.
Should always
first
be
portable
available
game.
to buy.
And it was like, nah, Ubisoft wants to push the new Tetris. It's like,
Oh,
how does
cool.
this fucking affect that at all?
How are they allowed? Yeah, it's
How does that affect?
they own the. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I want to say, speaking of which, real quick, that just
fucked
reminded
up.
me.
It's smart Tetris.
The 3DS eShop. I want to give a shout out to Nintendo for their offerings on,
Oh, yeah?
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nintendo was the only console that had, of the big 3 video game companies, they were the only one that had big updates for Christmas Day.
And they were the only ones who worked on Christmas Day.
That's
yeah.
true, yeah.
And they put out Duck Hunt on Wii U, the original
Yeah,
Duck
okay,
Hunt.
that's really
I gotta
cool.
get that.
Original Duck Hunt, and which is kind of an interesting experience. They actually adjusted it. You used Wii Remote
Right,
as a gun,
sure.
but there's a reticule that actually makes it too easy because you're okay. Well, I can see where I'm perfectly I'm shooting. However, I have heard you can turn that off, and then it becomes
Duck Hunt.
like it used to
Like
be,
it
where
used
it's
to
like,
be.
oh man, I don't. Okay, did I get it?
Yeah,
You know.
that's how it should be.
So anyway, Duck Hunt, and it's really cheap, whatever.
Man.
But what was great is one of my favorite portable games of all time. They put up Christmas morning. Super Mario Brothers DX, which was a Game Boy Color game.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Mario goes around telling everybody, suck it!
yeah.
Him and Luigi, right?
You got it. Take a second.
Come on,
You got
it's
it.
No, I already got. I was just trying not to let it in, but it's in.
Keep
but
it
anyway,
up.
Mario Brothers DX. It was a Game Boy Color game, and it was a re-release of the original Super Mario Brothers, the first one. But it almost had. I almost referred to it as like it almost had like DVD extras. Like it was like
Really?
you'd beat levels, and then it would tell you about them, and then hey, do you want to try that level again? Only this time there'll be a ghost, and you try to outrun it. Or it would give you like challenges with each level to try to make you play it a different way. And then there was like extra stuff you could get. And I remember back in the day with the Game Boy Color, there was even a thing where it would tell you, hey, you just earned a certificate. Do you have a Game Boy printer? Okay.
That's
And
crazy.
you hook it up and it would print a little like certificate for you. Like, hey, you beat this, whatever. When I was a kid, that was awesome. But
Do
anyway,
you have the Game Boy printer?
I did, yeah.
I had
You're
the
the
Game Boy
only
camera,
person.
but-
I had the Game Boy
I had the,
camera.
I had the
Yeah.
camera and the
I had
phone.
the camera. I love Game Boy camera.
Yeah, I loved it too.
That was
I-
awesome.
You
Also
had
the printer.
everything that I ever wanted as a kid, Rocco. You had it all.
Well, like I was saying before, where I was extremely lucky is that my parents were into that stuff.
Yeah, mine were
So
not.
they would see the Game Boy camera and go, "Oh, we need to get that."
My dad was really against that. He was really against the video games, and
Oh,
then we got the Super Nintendo, and he reluctantly bought it for us, and then he was like hooked. Then ever since then he's loved video games.
I
But,
think like back in the '80s, though, parents thought like, "Oh, that rots your brain." The kids are just sitting.
but
in front of
they
the
had
TV
an
all day.
Atari, but like I don't know.
Well, I think it goes further back. Like, pinball machines used to be the sign of like a bad kid.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
I think
yeah.
video games had a really bad reputation.
Amusements is you
hanging
spending your
Hanging out in
change.
an arcade
Really,
is what
any-
like hoodlums do. I'm not gonna bring that into the home.
Yeah.
Any new
Sure.
technology, basically.
Yeah.
People are scared.
But regardless, anyway, the Mario Brothers DX is such a great portable game. It's one of my favorites ever, and the fact that they put that up on Christmas Day was awesome. Every family gathering I went to, I had it with me. It was great. It was like,
supposed to be
okay,
spending time with family.
I've talked to them for a little too long. Now they're talking about shit I don't want to talk about. I can quietly.
you go over, but don't they
That's like-
see?
yes,
Don't they
it-
turn around and go, "Rocco, what are you doing on the game?"
No, sometimes
Hey,
they're off on their own
Rocco!
thing. Sometimes
Like
they're
that?
off
Is
on
that
their
how
own
your
thing.
family sounds?
It's how Garrett's family.
Quit,
My
quit
family?
being a fungool. What are you doing? Put that game away.
Would be in a fun ghoul.
Do they ever do
What
that?
does fungool mean?
I don't know. I just feel like that's something
I
an
thought
Italian family
I
would
thought
say.
it was a form of like fuck.
Like a cool.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
quit being a fuck.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Quit being
Because
a
let me
fuck.
tell you,
I didn't call you a Metsu
everyone,
Fanook.
every man in my family, at some point, I've seen them pissed and go, fungal. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
You seen your dad do that?
Yeah.
Oh!
I've seen everybody.
You got to start doing
I
that,
think
man.
my dad, but definitely other relatives.
You gotta carry
Ah,
on the-
fungal.
You
I
got.
wanna appropriate that with more of like an American, like fungool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
good.
know, get the good.
Yeah, you're like West Coast now. You're
Yeah.
second
You're
generation.
West Coast now.
Well,
fungool.
the family.
Fungools. You fungools.
So yeah, anyway, so I was happy the Nintendo
You
did that.
mother fungoolers. Anyways.
There was the thing was this year is that we had so many family things leading up to Christmas.
Yeah.
Because my birthday was in there too, so we had
Yeah.
another thing for that too. That by the time Christmas Day had come, I had talked to everybody, so there were a lot of moments where it's like, okay, I
Yeah,
can play this.
I've definitely been there. Well, that's when I like retract into. At this point now, on my mom's side of the family,
Yeah.
all my cousins are old enough to like. All they're doing the whole time is playing games on their iPhone and iPads too.
Sure.
So I just go and hang out with them, and everyone's on a fucking tablet, and we're
Yeah.
playing like we played Puzzle and Dragon like together. It was
Oh, yeah.
great.
Wait, you guys are talking about modern day? I thought this was when you were like little kids.
Oh no, I'm talking
now.
like at Christmas. It's great now. My cousins are older and they all have like game shit too. So I just visit with the relatives, and then it's like, oh, where are the kids all? Oh, they're in the garage. Okay. Hey, what's up? I'm on Twitter.
When that moment arrives for me, I get in my car and I go home.
go home?
It's PlayStation 3 time.
I feel like I'm obligated to be
Yeah.
there. I stayed past my parents at both events I went to at Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I was-
always the
I've never done
first
that.
person to go.
You have-
at the
oh, yeah,
event.
yeah.
I've never
my
done
parents checked out, and I
A
was
lot
like,
of times, my
Granny, I'm
my
in for
family
the
doesn't even go
count.
but me. I'm like the only one who goes to like the big family events.
Really?
I'm the only one.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a
Wow.
get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
I'm
Kiddos?
never
Yeah.
the only person at anything.
I do bring the kiddos,
Yeah, they gotta
which is
mingle, they gotta
awesome.
meet the
That's
fam.
my excuse to leave. Oh, they gotta take a nap.
My
Yeah,
my
perfect.
family is the opposite. My family, my mom and dad are the ones that after the thing fucking ends, they're still there talking
Yeah.
until like 12:30
So you're
at
like the-
night.
they're the
Like they
family,
are
like-
always.
They're like your uncle's like, get the fuck out of my house, Dick. You gotta go.
You gotta go.
You gotta leave.
We've already
No,
cleaned
no,
up.
my parents like help them.
Nancy,
like,
get out!
clean and
Oh,
stuff.
okay, good.
Oh, well, that's
Well, yeah,
they're
very
helping
nice.
out. They're pulling their
helpers.
own weight.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was always bad when me and Dominic couldn't drive. It
Oh,
was
you're
like,
stuck.
Can we please?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got so much shit for Christmas.
You
Can I
know
please
you
go
got
home?
shit to go
Oh,
home
yeah,
and
it
play
sucks.
with.
Yeah,
and you can't.
exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Fuck it.
Fuck that.
Fucking
So there-
family.
so
Let me
there's that.
play my Christmas toys. Fuck off.
Well, we got a ton of stuff in the PO box, like a ton of stuff
It was crazy.
to open up.
Yeah.
More?
Do you want to
Oh,
do
yeah.
it? Do you want to do it on?
Oh, I
the-
thought you were talking
I mean,
about
we're
the
at the end.
past
I think
tense.
we're
The
at the end.
Christmas
It's
game.
We
up
are
to
at the
you. I mean, we can either end it now and watch it in the after show, or we can just do it live.
Just
Let's do it.
If you don't
Let's
mind,
do it.
if you don't mind it
Let's
going,
Or-
just
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
Record it if it doesn't
just
work.
gonna start handing things over.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, real quick before we dive into that, I just want to say thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for a great 2014. Looking forward to 2015. Like I said before, go to shop.mega64.com and pick up our Blu-ray or the new sweatshirts or the hoodies. and check out Loot Crate. And also, I wanted to say real fast,
Say it.
we'll go into this more later, but we set up subscriptions on our Twitch channel where you can, it's for $5 a month, you can watch our streams with absolutely no ads, and some other perks too. But we don't have them all quite lined up yet. We're going to have you're going to have a special 64 emblem with your name, special emoticons, avatar, all that kind of stuff. They're not set up yet. Twitch kind of half set it up before the holidays and then didn't finish. So we'll have that going in the next couple of weeks, but I see a lot of people have already subscribed already. If you subscribe now, you'll get all that stuff as soon as it goes up, and you won't have any ads. So it's up to you if you want to do it now, but it'll be in full effect in the next couple of weeks. So thank you.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say do it.
Do it.
But
help us out.
Help us out, and again, completely optional, but you'll have a little cleaner experience.
Don't,
All
don't,
right.
Let's let Rocco open that one first. Sean, get ready.
I win.
Sean.
Well, this one's already open.
Well, I
Yeah,
know,
it's already
but
Go ahead, Derek.
We're pre-opening
All right,
everything,
sorry.
so we can open it.
Cyber City. The anime brought to you by the maker of Ninja Scroll. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
who's that too?
Yeah, right.
This is 2 MEGA64
This says yes.
from Planet, from a Blu-ray website that we're not going to promote.
Okay, I thought maybe. Well, I wanted to see
there's
maybe
like this.
just if Rocco.
Oh, hold on. There's a note in here. Oh, it's from Austin. This is for Eric. Actually, I know he's.
Oh wow.
MEGA64 is a big anime guy, so I thought I'd get him a classic. I also know how much of a Ninja Scroll fan Eric is, so I'm sure he'll get a kick out of this Yoshiaki Kawajiri classic.
Whoa.
Sounds like someone's got someone
Hey, Rocco?
confused with someone
Dude,
else.
Merry Christmas. I was really thinking
Whoa.
about you when I saw this, and I thought that I know that you're a big
Nice.
Ninja Scroll guy, and I thought that you'd really like that. It's a complete collection.
Nice.
So really, check that out.
You're blocking my camera space.
Rocco's a Ninja Scroll guy.
This is the moneymaker.
What did Rocco get?
Okay, I got a package here. What the fuck?
Whoa.
What is that?
Looks like Evil
This
Within.
looks like a lot of.
Looks like a lot of
Whoa.
video
Where's
games.
that from?
Whoa.
Let me
A
read
lot
this
of
note.
PlayStation games.
Look at the Vita collection.
From Matthew S. Thanks for all the entertainment you provide. I know a couple of you guys have PS4s and Vitas, so spread the gifts however you like.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
nice.
Whoa.
So we got All Stars Battle Royale, 3 copies. for
3
Vita.
copies. Who's got Vitas?
You.
Those are for you. And
No, me.
let's
And
see.
Kevin? Here you go, Kevin.
What's on PS4? Oh, Killzone Shadowfall on PS4.
What?
Do you have a Vita, Derek?
I don't.
And
No.
Unit 13 on
Alright.
Vita.
Does Brian?
I don't know.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Brian
Brian
does.
does, yeah.
You want to give this to Brian?
No.
Give it to Brian. Brian will want it.
You can get the God Hand or God of War.
Do you have Killzone Shadowfall?
I don't.
Do you want to try it?
Do you have that?
No. I don't think I do.
I'm not gonna. I don't have time to play the games that I buy for myself, so I know
we
I
have-
probably won't
Hey,
get
Rocco,
to
if you're not gonna play it, I'll play it.
that. Eric will play it. He's got a PS4 now.
Oh.
Okay, I was thinking, I was hoping. The reason I wanted you to wait, Derek, is
Yeah.
because I wanted Rocco to open. I was hoping he had gotten a still waiting in there. And then the funny thing would be if you had a still waiting, because me and Duke seem to have. You want to open these together?
Yeah.
Oh my
it's-
God!
10 copies of still waiting. Hey, Rocco, go ahead. 1,
one.
2,
I don't
3,
want 'em.
4,
I don't want 'em
5,
on me.
6.
He broke 2 of mine.
9, 10.
No!
Oh,
Stop!
10,
want all those.
10
I don't want 'em.
copies is still waiting. Thank you.
I mean,
Make sure
Amazon
Pockets
has
is
to wonder
Wait.
why this is
And
happening,
you
right?
can't you can't break any of these because they're all personal copies. One goes to Mariel, one goes to Jake Clark, one
Oh,
goes
yeah.
to Brian,
What?
one goes to Bradley Peters,
What's the
who's
joke?
the guy
Oh.
who sent these.
Yeah,
Bradley, thank you, Bradley.
Some of these
There's
are,
one on DVD?
No, there's a couple on DVD widescreen. And then Blu-ray as
Well,
well.
you never know.
my
You might not have a
God.
PS3.
Thank you very
want
much,
it.
Bradley.
I like the
know-
Jets merchandise
Real
joke
quick,
better.
real quick.
Oh, and one.
Quick.
Oh, it's one for everyone.
One for
Oh,
everyone.
nice.
Here, you can have that one. Did
How-
you know that Luis Guzman was in this, Rocco?
Rocco, did you?
No, Rocco, that's a DVD.
No.
That's your one.
That's your one. You can't do that to
Another
ours.
one.
You're not
Don't
getting
do that to
another
Mariel's either.
one. Rocco, did you know?
Jesus.
Did you know that?
Hang on,
Luis
hang
Guzman was
on.
in this?
Rocco.
Yeah.
None of these are your personal copies.
Oh, wait. That was someone else's?
You
That
just
was my
broke mine.
copy.
Well,
That
he-
one was mine.
He has to replace that. You better buy a new one.
Okay, they all say X person's personal copy, except one says Eric's, and then in parentheses it says new personal copy.
Anyways, let's make sure Rocco doesn't destroy the.
To
good-
replace.
Okay, here I got one.
Yeah.
Rocco, I know how a big fan of the Matrix you are, and I figured there'd be something You'd probably like something as rare as this. Hope you enjoy. Keep making sick vids from Will.
Well,
Let's see
that
what
was very nice of you,
Will.
Will.
That's wow.
Will, fellow Matrix fan. You gotta be fucking kidding me. What does this have to do with the fucking Matrix?
Oh, see, you should have had you open that one first.
The same fucking movie. You know what it
somebody in
is.
Matrix
Is
in
it on
that movie?
DVD?
Yeah, it is on DVD.
On DVD. So this replaces the one you just destroyed.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Just like in the Matrix.
Yeah, just like in the fucking
Close
Matrix.
up on that. This is like in the Matrix Deja Vu. Whoa, somebody just edited the code. Where we get all this still waiting
That
for?
was the
Do you
Matrix,
want
and
this?
then someone typed in a
you
code
want
real
this?
quick and made it still waiting.
I think the
I
way
got
that
that
letter
for
was
Christmas.
written to Eric, being a Ninja Scroll fan, I'm the only one who's ever talked about Ninja Scroll on the podcast.
Oh wow. Okay. I mean, that was to me, but I guess it's for you.
I think someone
Yeah.
has
Yeah,
our
no,
names
that's fine.
confused the way it was written. I'm just saying. You gave it to Rocco. Rocco wants it.
Wow, to Garrett. Wow, that was
I mean,
crazy.
yeah. I mean, it said to
that's
Eric.
to Garrett?
That's fine.
Who's that to?
No, this is to all of us.
Okay,
There's probably individually wrapped.
that's a lot.
That's a long letter.
That is
Oh,
a lot.
read it.
Cheyenne, thank you.
Might be personal. We should read it
If
off.
it gets personal, I'll just stop.
Cheyenne L.
There's more to it.
Dear Rocco, Sean, Derek, Garrett, Kevin, and Eric. Hey guys. Hope you're all doing well. Another year's come and gone by. Here's another great year. Hope there's another great year in 2015. 2014 was a mixed bag of awesome and shitty, all wrapped up in one. What's this? This is a long letter. Anyways, thanks,
Thank you,
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne. Okay, Garrett got. Look at all the artwork we got. So that's.
We've met her out at conventions and stuff before.
That's
I know
for
I
you.
have. Oh, look at that. That's a
And
sweet
so,
kitty.
oh, look at that. That's him.
That's you're beautiful.
Look at
Oh,
that.
you're beautiful.
These are Sean got a mirror. These are all post-Christmas gifts.
Yeah,
here.
this is like a Christmas
Nice
card.
little watercolor
And,
Sean.
and look, a watercolor of Sean as well.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that. That's rad. Thank you.
Thank
is
you,
to Derek.
Ginger. Ginger the cat
The
there.
Grinch is on fire.
Kevin, get a
And-
picture of that
and-
cat.
Oh, it's a Christmas card.
And a likeness of Derek as well.
Very nice.
Eric,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cowboy mustache.
this is for you.
Oh, dude, Eric, yours is sick.
Eric, your
yeah.
self-portrait, you need to like make it your permanent like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh hell yeah.
That
I'm
is
gonna frame
fucking
that.
cool.
Yeah, that's
That's great.
That looks
Thank
like a Hotline Miami character.
Yeah, it does.
Really.
Hey, Kevin,
Thank
Christmas card for you.
Look at that.
Oh, Kevin.
yeah.
Wow,
And
she's
then
like-
look,
she didn't forget about anyone.
you look like a cute Nick Jr. character.
You nailed your
And then me, my favorite movie, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Hell
there you
yeah.
go. And
That is Halloween.
and there's me. I look like Lips Manless from Dick
There
Tracy.
you go.
Ah, you never give me Tracy.
Y'all look like
Anyway.
classy Suko characters.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I?
Thank you very much, Cheyenne.
Oh, and a
Delete
box full of candy.
And look at this. Oh my God.
Holy
What?
shit.
Red
More
velvet
candy?
All right, my
M&Ms.
New Year's resolution's already fucking
What are
over.
we gonna do?
Gummy bears, Twixes, Kit Kats.
Oh my God. Green tea Kit Kats?
Stick it in. Oh, we gotta try one of those now.
Oh, I've had those. They're good.
I've had them. I've had them too.
I want to try one of those.
There you go.
Thank you.
Really good.
Warhead candy cane?
Eric.
Sean, she had two packages. What's in the other
The other
one?
one is a
Kevin.
birthday present for
Rachel.
Rachel from her.
Oh,
Kevin,
I got a birthday
Whoops.
present.
All right, happy
Let's
birthday.
see what it is.
Try
you wanna
some
eat one of these?
Oh yeah.
Eat one of
These
those.
Are,
Let's-
these
yeah.
are so good. Have you tried these before?
crack
Sean?
open.
What are they?
So green tea Kit Kats.
Oh yeah. Send in the candy.
The Candy Man
I
is
got
here.
such a sweet tooth. I can't help it.
I love it. It's so
Thank
good.
you very much, Cheyenne, for the birthday wishes. I don't know what
Whoa.
is in here though. This is
Wow.
scary. It's like there's fucking.
There's a
animals
bunch
in
of
there.
boxes.
It looks like a bunch of. I don't know what to make of
What
this.
are? There's a bunch of individual little box. This one like
Yeah,
got
they're little
opened.
individual boxes with like people in them or something.
What?
What's in these?
What?
Oh, they're little figurines of us.
She made
That's
these?
Horatio with the pizza hat.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
And let's see what's in this.
You'll
one.
eat your hat,
Wow, there's a ton of them.
dude. There's
This
drawings.
is Dr. Pock.
Look, there's drawings on the outside of the box
Oh, yeah.
of what they are.
Check them out. This is Marcus.
Open it.
Wow, it's like blind boxes of all our
Oh wait,
characters.
no, it's a Falls character. Or
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Dude,
So it is a blind box.
Yeah, they're all blind box
we
characters.
gotta put them up
A
on the
little
window.
Tupac figurine.
We do. That's
yeah.
rad.
We should
that's
line
neat.
them
We
up
should
on
keep that
the.
on the podcast set next to Tupac.
We should.
Yeah.
Line them up on the windowsill or something.
We
In
should
the-
open
in the
all these up
office.
off camera. Show off the whole collection next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
I'm
good.
gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's awesome. Let's pick
Don't
up
lose
these.
any. Put it. Put
All right,
it
Oh
in
wait,
one
wait,
thing.
real quick, I do want to show
Sean, we just said. Oh,
Frankie. That's fucking sick.
Wow.
Sorry, I was excited. All right, cool. All right, and then next
that's really awesome.
we have these envelopes.
Cheyenne made those.
Yeah.
This is to Derek from Jared Thorban.
Oh, all right. What's up, Jared?
You want me to open this one?
Yeah.
Jared was the one who sent in one of the first copies of Still Waiting after game days. Thank you very much.
He's also responsible for the Tim Tams from Tim Tam Gate.
Oh boy.
The low point in 2014 for me personally.
High point for me.
Tamgate. Tim Tamgate.
Trying to forget.
Never forget.
Hey, while you're opening that, I just want to say real quick, we got a really nice birthday, or not birthday,
Yeah.
Christmas card from David Jaffe.
How nice was that?
Oh,
David
so
Jaffe
nice.
over at Bartlett Jones. They got a new game coming out. They announced at Sony's event,
That's
and
so
it looked
cool.
really cool. And actually, I think this is art from it. But anyway, thank you.
Oh, sweet.
Jared sent me a Simpsons wallet.
Nice, the
Like
one
the
that you
one
gave
that I
me.
gave to Sean.
Look at that.
What was that?
Yeah.
He saw your jealousy for Sean's wallet
his
on the
generosity
podcast.
by giving me the
That's
wallet.
true, and he said, I'm going to do
Thank
you.
you, Jared.
That's right. You did give it to him out of the loot
I
crate,
do
right?
love The Simpsons.
Here's a very interesting little.
Oh, very cool.
We got a Christmas card here from Evan K. and his cat, whose name I can't pronounce, but thank you, Evan.
This is from New
Thank
Zealand.
you, Evan.
Netherlands. Here, open that. Actually, while I get the next.
You want me to open this from the Netherlands?
please.
Oh, Rocco
right.
just handed this to me and muttered, "You can keep that."
I'm trying to be
Seven.
generous.
Wow.
Oh, hey, Merry Christmas, Evan.
Trying to be generous.
Hey, Jared, send him one.
Don't
in the
worry.
mail.
I'll keep this.
I'm giving.
This is from the Netherlands, MEGA64. Thank you for another year of laughs. Here's to a fantastic 2015. Season's greetings. Tim G.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know what this is. This is
Derek, I hear you're holding on to the cards.
Oh yeah, I can keep that.
What?
I don't know what
You
this
gotta
is.
try.
Oh, sorry.
Someone's got to try these.
What the hell is this?
I don't know.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Douglas Strikes
What
Again,
is
I
that?
No.
bet. Dark Douglas Rising.
These are like individually
It's like cold.
boxed. Looks like picture frames or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I believe it is.
It's wrapped very protected, as not to be broken.
As not to be.
Wow.
Oh, I'm excited.
How you doing?
Audio listeners having a
ASMR. You
nice
guys,
time.
guys
Got a little
have a little-
ASMR.
got a little ASMR thing there.
Okay.
I'm doing an eye exam on you right now.
Right now.
Look, it's theater of the mind. We're unwrapping something.
Whoa.
I think this is to Derek.
Oh!
Derek.
Paintings.
Holy smokes!
What are these?
Oh, it's
We've
Jacob.
seen these.
Someone online did.
We've
Jacob
seen these on
Blank.
Facebook.
I actually met this guy on New Year's Eve.
This is
Really?
Yeah, Jacob.
You met him?
Yeah.
Where at?
I went to a show that Mrs. Magician
Yeah.
Oh
and a couple other bands, awesome San Diego bands, Teenage Burritos and Heavy Hawaii and Mrs. Magician. Check out those 3 bands. They played a New Year's Eve show.
Look
And-
at that.
Oh, wow.
I had a chance to meet Jacob, who is the artist of these portraits.
Oh, wow. Those are awesome.
This is the first oil painting I've ever been given.
We talked, him and I talked for a little while. He's very cool, and he's a very talented artist.
Jacob,
Isn't that your Facebook profile picture?
This is my Facebook profile picture.
these are
Awesome.
amazing.
I look
Thank you very
I look
much.
like I turned evil.
I was so excited when we saw these on Facebook, but
Yeah.
this is truly a great Christmas gift, Jacob.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Thanks,
Those are
man.
fucking
Not to be
awesome.
super vain, but I fucking love fan art myself so much. It's awesome. Thank you.
And it's
That's really
great.
cool.
It's so abstract that you can hang it in like your
Yeah.
mantle without being douchey. It's not like a nice photo of yourself
That's
above
really
the
cool.
fireplace. You just put that.
That's really, really
That's
cool.
trippy.
I
love
had
it.
our podcast portraits hung over my fireplace. What am I, a douche?
Well, if it was just yours, if you had the
was.
4 of us,
No, it was just me.
oh, well, that's douchey.
No, I think it's cool.
What if it was just Rocco?
Hey, Robin Quivers
Okay, real
did
story.
that.
True
She's
story.
a
True
9
story.
on the Optim.
We got those portraits. I framed all 4 of them, and I thought to myself, well, if I hang those up and they fall and they break, I'd be really disappointed. So I hung up just one as a test.
Yeah.
This was Rocco's. So if that fell and it broke, I'd live. But it didn't. So I had Rocco's portrait hung up in my house for like 2 years. And then I thought to myself, I better take that down, put up the good one. And then I put up my own portrait by itself. I guess I'm a douche.
Well, yeah,
End of story.
you don't care about
Alright.
your friend Rocco and his
I
beautiful
do
pictures.
know this
Yeah,
is for
pictures.
Garrett.
I gave you that picture and everything.
This is from Emily.
Oh.
Oh,
and
are
she
you
says
kidding
that
me?
She found this a couple weeks ago, and she heard they were discontinued.
Are
Oh,
you
shit.
kidding
Hopes
me?
it serves you well.
Are you kidding me?
There it is.
Oh, dude.
This
Tim
is-
I'm
Tebow.
so jealous.
Tim
That's
This
Tebow.
is
awesome.
so cool.
Tebow amiibo.
It is a
Wii Fit trainer.
Wii Fit trainer.
Wow.
The only one
very
I
cool.
wanted, and I couldn't find her.
Damn.
And this
Holy.
is for everyone, and it's a shit load of Tim Tams.
Wow. Oh my God.
Emily, she could have sold this on eBay for
Yeah,
a
she could have made
pretty
a
penny.
penny off that.
Chewy caramel.
Emily, you
chocolate
shouldn't have.
orange.
Oh, we got caramel Tim Tams.
We got dark chocolate. We got white.
Ooh.
We got
The most
Double
racist
Coke.
Tim Tam.
double chocolate vanilla,
Oh my God.
chocolate orange again. Very cool.
Emily, thank you for watching the PPS and hearing my plea. Wow,
That's awesome.
that's really cool. Thank you.
Man, gifts that we get at the P.O. Box just keep
Yeah.
getting better and better.
Yeah,
you guys
hot
are
beverages.
awesome. You guys are so
we
great.
We kind of peaked with 10 copies of Still Waiting.
Yeah, I was really
I agree.
excited.
I wanted to say, if you want to send anything to the P.O. Box, our
Gosh.
P.O. Box is MEGA64 P.O. Box 713090, Santee, California 92072.
Oh.
If you want to send something. What's
This
that?
is for me, but I did the gift exchange on the forums this year, so that's what this is for. So
Sean joined the
You
Secret
joined
Santa.
now. Dr. Mr. Ryan ran
he
that.
ran that.
What did
Oh,
you-
cool.
Who got you? Who did you get, and who got you?
It's a secret.
What did I get?
Yeah, but the point of the Secret Santa is to say you
Well,
reveal
it
that
doesn't
when you
matter who
get
gave it to, who is that from?
UK.
guy in
Who's
the UK.
that one from, Sean?
This is from. Wait. I was ready. Sorry. There's no name on this. Steven!
Steven.
Thank you, Steven Martinez.
Yeah,
Steven
Steve, it
Martinez.
was right here. It's
Wait,
it's
he's
the-
been
Yeah,
my.
it's
It's
oh,
my
Steven.
Steven.
It's circled.
It's fine. He put his
Last
name at the
2
bottom of
years?
the
Last 2
letter.
years.
Oh, that's how we
Weirdo.
didn't even begin to read that.
Nobody looks
Wait,
at it.
he signed it at the bottom?
Yeah.
Shut up, Steven.
Fucking
Wait,
Kanji
so
died.
Duke had him as Secret Santa the last 2 years in a row.
Oh, you did?
Steven is one of the most genuine guys I've ever known.
Dude,
Awesome.
sick. Look at this.
Dude, nice.
Wait, no Jets? Boo!
Yeah, why is there no
Chargers
Jets gear?
like it.
Chargers and Padres too?
Hell yeah.
What?
That's awesome. Thank
Literally
you.
the worst 2 teams in sports.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I would have gone Jets.
Whoa.
What is
Steve, I take that
this?
all back.
Green chili beef jerky.
Oh, cool.
Sean, look at that.
Dude,
Those are
dude.
all his old cards.
Becca's gonna be so fucking
Fuck
happy. That's
yeah,
so
he is.
cool. Thank you very much. That's awesome.
Make sure there's no Charizards in there before you give him
That's
the
so
fucking
cool.
Is there
jacket.
anything else to open, or did we get through it all?
What are y'all laughing about?
We got
I'm
through it
being
all.
serious.
We did it!
We
Yeah,
did
all
it.
those things.
We did it, everybody.
Hey, someone said that we got so many gifts on Christmas. There's like so many people to thank. Did we cover the? Someone sent us Ale 8 and some beef jerky that's like from some
yeah.
rare place in Tennessee. It's like stuff we don't get. I don't know. Just
I
thank
don't know
you.
why the phrase "rare place in Tennessee."
Some
is
rare.
back.
So
Oh, rare
apparently,
place in Tennessee. There's
no, but
only one of
apparently,
them.
like these are sought after. If
It's like one secret road leads to this place. Nobody finds
if you're a
it.
Tennessean
Narnia of the
outside of your state, you like crave these two things, and apparently they want us to try them out. I never got a taste of that jerky.
I want more Kickapoo Joy Juice.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Kickapoo
Hey.
Joy Juice, what's up?
We'll look forward to them
They-
much more in 2015.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. There were. I don't know.
Good night!
Bye.